Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. Bearnaise sauce was invented in France by a French chef in a restaurant just outside of Paris. It was such a big hit that all of the chefs that worked at this restaurant decided they would take claim to the invention of Bearnaise sauce. So I'm just imagining the French fights that broke out. It was mine. No, it was mine. Le bam, le bouffe, le bouffe. Well, anyway, it's actually a cousin to hollandaise sauce, which is also a French sauce, named so because it was prepared for the King of the Netherlands during a French state visit. Well, anyway, the difference between hollandaise and Bearnaise is Bearnaise features tarragon and shallots. It's a little deeper flavor, a little richer than the lemony hollandaise sauce. And it's traditionally served on top of steak, except for this time. So I'm going to prepare a salmon with Bearnaise sauce, and I'm adding the additional flavor of orange. So I have a lovely 2-pound salmon fillet, little olive oil in the bottom of the pan so it won't stick, and I'm going to pour about a cup of white wine over there. About half a teaspoon or so of black pepper. That's all we're going to do. We're going to roast it in a 400-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And while that salmon is cooking, we're going to make our orange Bearnaise sauce. So we need a shallot. And we're going to peel it and chop it. And I really love the flavor of shallot because it's kind of a cross between an onion and a garlic. Well, I'm going to cut it like I do an onion, right down the core, then little slits, not all the way through, and then you come back and finish it off. I'm going to take the shallot over to the stove, put it in a small skillet, and add 2 more things. About 2 tablespoons of white wine, and a tablespoon of tarragon. And we're just going to let that cook until all of the liquid has cooked off, but it's still moist. So that'll only take a couple of minutes. This is perfect. See, it's nice and moist, but the wine has cooked off. And by the way, this sauce was invented in 1836, and it's called Bearnaise sauce because this chef I told you about came from the village of Bearnaise. Okay, now we'll put the sauce together. It's very easy. I have 3 egg yolks. I'm going to put that into a blender. Along with 2 tablespoons of orange juice concentrate that I thawed out. Oh, this is going to be so good. And I want to add just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next, we're going to add our tarragon shallot mixture. And we'll blend that up. Now I'm going to take the top off of that blender top, and I'm going to get the motor fired up, and I'm going to slowly pour in 1 stick of hot melted butter. that's done. So I want to show you a little trick. I'm going to take my Bearnaise sauce, pour it into a measuring cup. Now that's a good consistency. That's nice and thick. But if you wanted to have it a little bit thicker, put it in the microwave just like this, just for a few seconds at a time, and it'll thicken up beautifully. My salmon is done. Let it rest for just a couple of minutes before you put it on a serving platter. This is the part that always scares me half to death, getting it onto the platter. I do the 2 spatula method. I slip it under there like that and lift it off. Oh, that's perfect. And now the orange Bearnaise. And a sprinkling of grape tomatoes. Amazing. Amazing flavor. And just so you know, I invented orange Bearnaise sauce back in 1837.